Good morning, everyone. This is Preschool Storytime. Today we're talking about the letter X. I cannot believe we only have 2 weeks left of this alphabet unit, but here we are talking about the letter X. Now, do you know what sound X makes? It actually makes two different sounds. It makes the X sound and it makes the Z sound sometimes. X is a letter that we honestly don't use all that much at the beginning of words, which is usually what we've been talking about throughout this alphabet unit, but it's a letter that we use at the end of words and at the beginning of some words. We're going to go over some of those words today, but we're going to get started, with our welcome song, which is Hey Good Morning, Ho Good Morning, which we've done for the last couple of weeks. If you guys will clap along with me, we'll get started. Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, what a lovely day. Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, won't you come and play? Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, clap your hands in time. Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, fold your hands like mine. And now we're ready for our first book. This is Goldilocks Has Chicken Pox. Can you find the letter X in this title? It's right here at the end of the word pox. Goldilocks has chicken pox. And this is by Aaron Deely. Goldilocks has chicken pox. Goldilocks has chicken pox. From head to toe were polka dots. Where did you get them? Father said, but Goldie only shook her head. Miss Locks phoned Mama Bear, apologizing for the chair. But Baby Bear did not have spots, for bears cannot get chicken pox. Can chickens get them? Brother yelled, as Henny Penny rang the bell. The sky is falling! Henny squawked. She had no time for chicken pox. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, come and see, my sister's sick. But Father told them, not today, when Goldie's better, you can play. Goldilocks had chicken pox. They started out as tiny spots. Then rosy bumps began to form, and Goldie's temperature was warm. On her tummy were 24. On her back she found 12 more. Altogether 36 small pink dots that itched and itched. Please don't scratch them, said her mother. Let's connect them, shouted Brother. We might find a teddy bear or secret message hidden there. Leave them be, agreed Bo Peep, who happened by in search of sheep. That's sound advice for chicken pox. It doesn't work for wayward flocks. Do you see the sheep? There they are, over there. Goldilocks has chicken pox, a type of virus, said the doc. Give her sodas, ice cream too. A nice cool bath will see her through. Yum, said Brother. I want some. The doctor smiled. Your time will come. No fair, cried Brother with a pout. She gets it all, and I'm left out. Little Red came skipping by, her basket full of cake and pie. Can Goldie come to Gramps with me? I sure would like the company. But Goldilocks had chicken pox. Upon her hands she wore her socks. Eek! A monster, Brother teased, oozing polka dot disease. An alien from outer space. Her brother laughed and scratched his face. I'm Superlocks. You can't get me. My powers are too strong, you see. Make him stop, cried Goldilocks. I can handle chicken pox, but how am I supposed to rest when my brother's such a pest? Mother warned him, that will do. And then they saw them. Then they knew. Her brother's face showed all the signs in rosy polka dot designs. Now her brother has chickenpox too. We got to see lots of fairy tale characters in that book, which was kind of fun. Being sick is no fun though, huh? That's what he gets for wishing he had ice cream and soda, huh? All right. Now we're going to talk about an animal whose name has the letter X in it. This is a fox. Oh, and the fox has a box. Now we are going to talk about where the fox is in relation to the box. I'll give you some examples. Right now, the fox is behind the box. And now the fox is above the box. So what you do is you look at the box and then you see where the fox is. Right now, the box is down here and the fox is up here above it. These words are important to teach preschoolers. For those of you who are caregivers watching this, they're concepts that are difficult for young children to understand. So it's something that you should be talking about in everyday language. Even if you're looking in your cupboard and you tell them the cereal is in front of the chips, something like that. Using those words around kids is really important because those are concepts that are difficult to understand. So we're going to do a little exercise that's really pointed toward talking about those concepts. So first we're going to start with behind the box. So we're just going to sing "The fox is behind the box." You ready? The fox is behind the box. 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 Now, what did we say this one was? The fox is above the box. 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 What about now? The fox is below the box. 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 All right, one more. Now the fox is in front of the box. 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 Good job. All right, we have one more book for you today, and this one is kind of a funny book. This is My Mom Has X-Ray Vision, and it's by Angela McAllister. It says, "Watch out, moms know everything." So this, on the inside, we have a picture of the mom. It's showing you her earrings, nice smile, tissue in her sleeve. She's got cupcakes, a handbag with lipstick, a wallet, pen, and chewing gum. Her special skills include giving hugs, doing something busy and important on the computer, and making nice dinners. And she's wearing sensible shoes. Honestly, for those of you who are moms watching this, those are heels. Like, I'm a mom. I don't think that's sensible shoes for everyday wear for a mom personally. Like, it wouldn't be for me. It could be for some of you, I guess. Sensible shoes do not include high heels for me. Anyway, her name is Mrs. Matthews' mom. That's not her real name. And her job, it says, is being a mom. Okay, let's see what this story is about. My mom has X-ray vision. Matthew's mom was like all the other moms. She had ordinary hair, ordinary clothes, and a nice smile. Matthew's mom was just like all the other moms, except she could see through things. Matthew was pretty sure she had X-ray vision. On Monday, he was wrestling with a giant sea monster when Mom shouted from downstairs, "Matthew, sit down in the tub." How did she know what he was doing? On Wednesday, he was brewing up spells in a mountain cave to defeat a powerful wizard when Mom yelled from the kitchen, "Matthew, don't use my saucepans in the yard." How did she know that he had them? On Friday, he was defending his castle from an enormous, fire-breathing dragon when Mom called up from the living room, "Matthew, don't jump on the bed." How did she know where he was? Thump. Do you think maybe she knew because she heard the thumping sound? "It's really weird," Matthew said to his friend Emily. "My mom can see what I'm doing when she isn't there. She must have X-ray vision. Like a superhero." "Wow." "I'll ask my brother," said Emily. "He's always reading superhero comics. He'll know about X-ray vision." But Matthew had to find out for himself. "I'll give Mom a test," he thought. On Saturday, when Mom asked him to help bring in the shopping, Matthew crept upstairs and hid in the closet. "Matthew," called Mom, "where are you going?" Matthew smiled to himself. If Mom comes right inside, right up the stairs, right into the bedroom, and opens the closet door, then I'll know for sure she has X-ray vision. Matthew waited, but Mom didn't come. We've got the neighbor singing, "La la la," and Mom's getting her groceries out of the car. Ah! Oh my goodness, the neighbor fell. Matthew waited. Still Mom didn't come. Maybe she couldn't see through closets. Whoa! Look, she saved the neighbor. Still Matthew waited. Maybe Mom couldn't see through doors. Thank you. Maybe Mom has forgotten me, thought Matthew. Then suddenly he heard footsteps. Someone came up the stairs. Someone opened the door. "Mom!" cried Matthew. But it wasn't Mom. Emily offered Matthew a gumdrop. "My brother said that moms never have X-ray vision," she said, "and he knows." "He's right," said Matthew, sighing. "I was wrong. I hid, but she couldn't find me. She's not a superhero. She's just an ordinary mom like all the rest." Then they heard a rustle in the hall. "Let's put these groceries away," said Mom. So Matthew and Emily helped Mom, and she thanked them with her nice, ordinary smile. "Come on, Emily," said Matthew. "Let's play outside now." But just as they made a dash for the door, "Matthew," shouted Mom, "don't hide that bag of chips under your sweater." Matthew looked at Mom suspiciously. Then a big grin crept onto his face. "Guess what?" he whispered to Emily. "I think my mom has eyes in the back of her head." And here is the superhero mom. There's a radio transmitter, supersonic listening devices, power belt, rocket boots. Her name is Supermom, and her job is saving the world. Do you think your mom has X-ray vision? You should ask her and see what she says. Does she know what you're doing all the time? All right. I've got one more flannel for you guys. And this one isn't like a song or a rhyme or anything. This is just something that we're going to look at. Do you know what it's called when you look at pictures of your bones? Like maybe you fall down and you really hurt your foot and your parents take you to the hospital because they want to make sure that your bones aren't broken. And then they put you in this machine. It's called X-rays, and it starts with an X, and it just looks like pictures of your bones. So we're going to look at some pictures. We're going to look at some X-rays and see if we can figure out what body part we're looking at. So we're going to start with this one. This has a big round part and some teeth. There's a hole for an eye. Do you know what body part that is? This is an X-ray of someone's head. All right. Let's see. What about this one? So let's count how many lines there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's got long little appendages, 5 of them. That is someone's hand. Those are the bones inside your hand. I love looking at how all the bones are connected in the hand. I think it's so cool. Let's see if you can guess this next one. What do you think that's a picture of? What is that an X-ray of? It also has 5 appendages, but they're a little shorter. These bones are longer. It's thinner and more put together than the hand, but it's similar. This is a foot. And then we've got one more. This one's probably the most difficult. I'm gonna look at it, make sure I have it the right way. All right, this one, it has a bunch of lines going across it, and this right here, this line is the spine, which is a back, and then it has these little parts coming out. Do you know what that's an X-ray of? This is someone's chest. So those are called ribs, those curved bones right here. And this is what X-rays look like. It might be something you've not seen before or you don't see very often. So it's kind of cool to see. And doctors use those to help people figure out what's going on in their bodies, which is really cool that they can do that. All right, the last thing we have today is our craft. These are available through the end of the day, and then if there are any left over, they will be down there next week. If there aren't, then today's the last day. This week we're going to do a xylophone. So this is a musical instrument that people play with mallets, which are kind of like drumsticks. And they make different sounds the shorter or longer the metal piece is. These colorful pieces are made out of metal on a xylophone. So we're gonna do, what you're gonna get in your craft kit is the letter X, the background. You're gonna get all these colorful strips in different sizes, and then you're going to get black dots. Now you're gonna wanna put them in the order of rainbow colors, so if you need help with that, putting them from biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest, you can have an adult help you with that. And then you're just gonna put the black dots toward the end of each color because that's what would hold it all together. Okay? So that's your craft for this week. We are ready for our goodbye song. So I'm going to scoot you back. It's the first time I'm doing this today. I'm going to scoot you guys back so you can see me. And we're going to do Tickle the Clouds. Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. Can we do the fast version? Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you back here next week where we're going to talk about the letter Y.